Hey everyone, spring is finally here. Well, spring has been here for a while, but spring cleaning is finally here. Besides requesting for balance patches, Dota 2 players have been asking for spring cleaning to clean up Dota 2 bugs and fix descriptions and everything related to the game. First off, they have improved tooltips for Aghanim Scepter and Aghanim Shards. The tips and description have been refined for better reading and understanding. Valve has also improved the muting options. They now allow muting voice or the chat, or you can even mute everything along with reporting the player. And finally, you can mute the entire team all at once. Valve noted that this is a great opportunity to re-evaluate how the communication reports are handled when they see who gets muted as well as reported. In the shop search update, you can search items under armor, strength, range, and even speed. All these changes should speed up searching for items and time spent buying items. Valve has also massively improved Hero Demo. In some ways, they even redesigned it. It's now easier to add an ally hero or an enemy hero with the new menu. They have also made a whole bunch of other UI element changes, Dota Plus challenges that have been changed and fixed. Link to all the changes in the description below. In roster news, Nigma Galaxy has unfortunately caught COVID-19, and their game this week has been postponed. However, in the SEA region, Boom Esports didn't get the same treatment. Boom experienced heavy storm in their region and knocked out their power. They were given time to find a solution, but unfortunately they ran out of time and had to forfeit their first series. The founder of Boom Esports, Gary Onko, wrote in a tweet longer that it was his first time experiencing a blackout this way, and they ran out of time to get players into the game. Being the noob Indonesian I am, I've never expected a rain blackout. Onko said, "We started looking for cars to go to a cyber cafe. However, for whatever reason, we could only find one car, and due to COVID-19, the whole team couldn't get in the car, only 2 person per car. We ended up getting a second one, but it was too late," Onko added. Obviously, having a blackout and catching COVID-19 are very different, but there should be a similar solution, especially when there's a finite number of games per tour. On to the DPC. It's no surprise that psg.lgd is once again on top with a 3-0 record, and only dropped 1 game to Vici Gaming. Following them are Royal Never Give Up and Extreme Gaming. In Division 2, Dandelion is taking a commanding 3-0 lead with Invictus Gaming in second place with a 2-1 record. Our highlight comes from psg.lgd against Team Magma.
Really didn't mind about that one, did he? He's got that heart.
That's why I built a heart. Oh, nice.
Jump in, double stun comes out. The Aeon Disc from the line popped, and now they're just going to throw everything they've got at mercy. The backlines, they've got to take him down here. What? No, the Doom? Oh, God.
He doomed himself.
He doomed himself again, guys.
Counterspell.
He doomed himself again. Oh no, and now Dust in some trouble. Nothing saying gonna jump in.
Bye, bye, bye.
To the Nimbus Spirit, he's gone. Rapier's on the deck, and GG is called. That's gonna be it. Nothing to say. He fishes, he sends out 1,000 hooks, and one finally lands. As Innocence has to go. G to G, guys. I'm off. GG called, and LGD will take down this series 2-0.
I'm pretty sure Doom spent more time doing this game.
In Southeast Asia, Fnatic is off to a good start with a 2-0 record. Boom picked up their first win after their first series was forfeited due to a blackout. In Division 2, the new Talon Esports are all coming together, as they are tied for the lead with a 3-0 record along with RSG. Our highlight from the SEA region comes at the ending between Boom Esports against Polaris in Game 3.
Here we go, Dreamcall's committed, he's got both supports there, Dagon out, Epicenter committed, they're just trying to do with FBC, but Scam, he'll keep him alive, barely going down, but now Natsumi, he's been left alone, they'll try to buy back in time and they are there to allow him back to the fountain, but it's a 2v5 scenario, John. How do you defend this?
It's tough. You only have half time left in the Metamorphosis. You really need to find an angle with Sand King and the Tiny, and you're just not able to. And the side of Boom realizes this, just go for the tier 4, so they know they could try and end it right here, right now. No need for the Megas at all.
Yeah, screw the Mega Creeps. Get done my damn self, Boom, say. Tier 4 towers are there. Balance just to keep Natsumi away. There's your run of Atos. Your Page. He'll start with the magic damage. It won't matter though. They're on to the Ancient. GG's been called. Polaris, they were 1 game away from finding the victory above Boom Esports. But they just couldn't get it done.
In Western Europe, it's night and day for Team Liquid. They won the last tour, but now they find themselves in an 0-2 hole. And Gladiators, who won the regional finals, are continuing their strong run and they are now 2-0. Goon Squad, who consists mostly of former Alliance members, are up 3-0 and stand above Alliance. Our highlight this week comes at the ending between Team Secret against OG, the fight that decides the game.
Buybacks on cooldown.
Yuragi's all in, Moonshard spot, they get a grab.
They get a grab.
And it's gonna be a quick kill. 2100 crit.
They also get the fear connection onto Puppey. Puppey's in trouble as well. Now put the ghost, got the glimmer. Cook to the side, somehow he's in with the chrono. He's caught the two of them. Straight away they'll look to take down Misha. Focus the Vengeful Spirit, they'll get him. Now he'll move over towards Yuragi. Refresher. Second chrono. Samel's able to continue to lock him down, but does he have the damage? The BKB was off in time for Yuragi. The swap. Misha gets Yuragi back to safety. He's looking for a Sunder, but he's been silenced. Doesn't matter. Satanic pop. He's back up to full HP, but the burst control, the fear, they've locked him down. Yuragi's gone triple kill for Samel. They only have buyback on BZM. Everybody else is dead out of the game. A minute and a half still on the buyback from Yuragi. The smiles there from Samel.
GG.
I think he knows they've got it. GG is called. Secret.
In North America, the beat keeps on rolling for Evil Geniuses and Quincy Crew. The two pair find themselves on top with a 3-0 record, and TSM right below them with a 2-0 record. In Division 2, after a strong week for 5 Rat 4 staff, they are now on top with a 3-0 record. The Moda team Black and Yellow are in trouble. They are 0-2. Our highlight comes between Quincy Crew versus Team Dogchamp.
I think he was ahead and it felt so right, but every Mars I see these days, they go Brown Boots, Blink, BKB every single game, and I think this game's a good example for
They're just going right for those tier 4s. They gotta go home. See, Stonebake was trying to push out. He is already back. He's gonna find the openings. Gonna just go and hit on this little ice creep. T-Rex is doing too much damage. The Roar comes out over onto the Bane. He's gonna try to time-lapse him away. The BKBs are coming up, but he just does way too much damage. There's not much that this Tiny can do against it, because they're gonna lose Bloody Knight, lose Yar, lose Stonebank. He is just murdering everyone here. Gets the kill on Ray Lily, so give this man the rampage. And there's the silence, the hits coming out over here. The GGs have been called, and there it is. There's the rampage.
In South America, I think it's safe to say that Beast Coast have regained their form. After a shaky winter tour, they now sit on top of the leaderboards. In Division 2, No Ping Esports have their goals set to return back into Division 1, as they are now 3-0 to start the season. Our highlight comes between Beast Coast against Hokori.
You go for toss back, goes for the double tap, slaps around Whisper, but now trapped inside all the roots, and he's been stunned up. That's K1 with an Abyssal Blade. Tiny's going to have to buy back here if they want any chance, but both supports being dead now leaves them in a 4 versus 3. I did find Gojira at the very least, but now another Pit of Malice. Whisper doesn't see Yuma under that Shadowblade Invis. They've got K1 chasing Analog there, moving in towards the Broodmother as well. Vitali has the BKB to run away, but the toss-back play into the fountain. Ghosty Smile, they've got the lash, but he's Ghost Sceptered. He buys a Ghost, he's fine, he's alive. The throne is now open for the creeps to start wailing away at it, and GG is called.
Oof, man, what a rough one.
That's it for this week. Check back next week for more news and highlights. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing.